Well, the year's barely underway and already the tail's wagging the dog, with New Zealand First forcing the police minister to flip-flop.
Mark Mitchell wanted 3 years to meet the goal of 500 extra police. But New Zealand First, citing its coalition deal, quickly pulled him into line.
Then the Prime Minister stumbled and was forced to come back to the House to correct his comments on Gaza. Political editor Jenna Lynch was watching.
Looking mighty relaxed for someone who's about to pull off a political backflip.
I seek leave to make a personal statement to correct answers given during question time yesterday.
Forced to back down on slyly stretching his 500 extra police target to 3 years.
The government's policy is to deliver 500 new police in the first 2 years of the term. The government is firmly committed to delivering on this target.
In a number of interviews and in Parliament, Mitchell had moved the goalpost to 3 years, essentially to make it more achievable after reading his briefings.
Well, that was me, I guess, just explaining in my own way the fact we've got some challenges.
But call the cops, a coalition crime has been committed. 500 extra police in 2 years is inked into the New Zealand First coalition deal.
It's always ever been 2 years?
It's in the coalition agreement.
And no one messes with that on Winston Peters' watch.
No, there was a mistake in the communication. I'll put it down to that.
So cue a police explain. The National and New Zealand First Chiefs of Staff met last night. It was decided Mark Mitchell would correct himself.
Did you get told off by New Zealand First?
No, I didn't get told off by anyone.
Mitchell's concern he'd struggle to meet the deadline was due to an ageing force and an aggressive Aussie campaign to recruit Kiwi cops, all long-standing issues.
We knew the Australians were here. I had no idea and had no visibility on the fact that there was difficulty filling recruit wings.
National quickly learning the coalition deal is the Bible.
Yes, the Chief of Staff had a conversation, yes. As you'd expect, this is going to be a tidy coalition. When things go slightly awry, we get them back on track real fast.
We're not sitting here going to make excuses and adjust targets and do all that stuff. We're going to set good targets. We're going to go after them hard. We're going to put everything into them. We may fall short from time to time, but that's okay. But I'd sooner actually die trying to do it rather than not try at all.
But just an hour after he'd ordered his minister to, the PM delivering his own mea culpa after mischaracterising the ICJ finding there was a plausible risk of genocide in Gaza.
It was a provisional finding, and it wasn't a plausible risk.
Yes, it was.
I said that there wasn't a plausible risk. What I should have said is that the court was not required to determine whether Israel had actually breached its obligations under the Genocide Convention.
Avoidable mistakes creating a perception the government still has a lot to learn.
Kia ora, Jenna. So in other political news, the Green Party's open nomination seeking a new co-leader today. So the big question, is Chloe Swarbrick going for it?
I'm hearing that we'll learn tomorrow whether or not Chloe Swarbrick will throw her hat in the ring for that role. If she were to do so, I understand that she is unlikely to face a challenger from within caucus, but it's not that simple. There still needs to be a weeks-long process in which her anointment could be derailed by the membership. But if there were ever a time for the Greens to coalesce around a candidate, this is it. Chloe Swarbrick presents a unique opportunity to the Greens. She is a star. She is a master communicator, and the current political environment is ripe for her. Chris Hipkins has started the year with more of a hiss and a sigh than a roar. His chippy on a bicky summer has maybe left him well rested, but he's hardly seeming refreshed. He is talking, but no one is listening, and that risks the ultimate political crises irrelevance, leaving the opposition yearning for a fresh voice. Chloe Swarbrick could step into those shoes.
Political editor Jenna Lynch, tēnā koe.